Alright guys, I've got something I just have to get off my chest. A long time ago, there was this game called Socom. This is a YouTube video by a YouTube user named PDNHD, the letter P and then D-I-N-H-D. This is what it looked like. It's a third-person, squad-based, very realistic shooter. When you got killed, you were done. The guns were realistic. The damage was realistic-ish. You get shot in the head, for instance, and they usually would kill a guy, a la real life. Now this franchise ran for a little while, many years, all the way into the PS3, before the Socom confrontation came out and it made all the Socom fans very upset, very sad. Some of us got physically ill to our stomachs, and it didn't do so hot. And Zipper, the developer, did in fact get canceled shortly thereafter. Canceled? Closed. You can't really cancel a developer. That's a group of people. Now for Socom fans, that was already egregious. We felt like Zipper got a raw deal. We felt like Zipper had produced some of the quintessential PlayStation 2 games, some of the earliest examples of great online shooter experiences. Now for me, it has only become more and more apparent that that was in fact a great error. So you may have noticed how Socom looked a lot like this other game called Pubg. Almost like it was the same kind of game. Third-person shooter, realistic guns. The only difference, of course, is that Pubg is on a much larger scale. Lots of people. By the way, Zipper made a game called Mag 2, so I guess I should mention it wasn't that they made one bad game, they made two. Mag was a game that tried to have, hear me out on this, it's a crazy idea, but they tried to have like 120 people in a map in a first-person shooter running around in squads trying to, kill each other. It's a fucking crazy concept. Didn't sell, wasn't a good game, felt bad, not a good thing. However, you take that concept and then you take the original Socom concept and you're pretty close to Pubg already. The only thing that you're missing is a circle closing in and maybe some like looting stuff. So obviously I'm not saying that Socom was Pubg before Pubg. Of course not. But what I am saying is that Zipper Interactive, like 57 years ago, had the makings already there of what Pubg would become. Pubg spawned from Arma, which was a military sim, which is basically a more hardcore version of Socom on PC. Now I know, not exactly. There was more to it, much more expansive, but you'll take my point. So if you can imagine that Zipper was still around, or that the Socom name was still around, the idea that when Pubg first started becoming popular, that Sony could say, hey Zipper, make Socom, but bigger, with a circle closing in on people, and you've got Socom Battle Royale. They could have done this first. They were so close. They were right there. They could have had this, but they didn't, because they fucking closed down the studio that would have gave them their best opportunity at it. And now, the only Pubg alternative we have is Pubg with some Minecraft mixed in and some bright colors, and that's fucking Fortnite, and I don't want to play Fortnite. But what I really would love to be playing, instead of 300 hours of Pubg, would have been Socom Battle Royale. Now who knows? Maybe it's not too late. Maybe that name still has some cachet, as it were. And maybe Sony, comes out here in maybe next week, they come out and they say, no, we're bringing back Socom, making it a Battle Royale game, and, they're going to make all of us Socom fans real freaking happy. But probably not. So instead, we're stuck playing Pubg, which is a pretty fun game. But man, what if its name was Socom?